Hello, welcome back to my uncharacteristically bright room. Today I'm going to be taking a look at a couple of random items I got from a Japanese grocery store, probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. I just haven't gotten around to making a video about them. Honestly, it might have been a little bit longer, but whatever. So these are for Precure. These are Kimi to Idol Precure. I got two different snacks. One of them is what looks like to be card gum, similar to what you might see back in the day with baseball player cards, and they come with a stick of gum or whatever. And then the other one, it's a little bit larger and slightly more mysterious. This is, as it's called, Secret Jewelry Charm 2 and Gummy. So I'm assuming this is like a henshin item with a little snack included. I'm not sure. The reason I say it's mysterious is because there's kind of like a weird black thing just kind of taped onto the back, so I'm gonna find out what that's all about. This one might not be as interesting as the Gakuen Idolmaster one, just because of this is just cards and their gum, but it's mostly just for the novelty, I guess. And I bought them, and I'm gonna have to look at them at some point, I guess. So I'm gonna take a look. Just full disclosure, I haven't seen Kimi to Idol Precure yet. I usually like to wait until the entire show is finished before actually starting it, but regardless, I'm going to take a look. So I got 3 of these card packs. They were not necessarily cheap, but I decided to get 3 just on the offhand chance that I get the 3 main girls here. So we're going to find out what this is all about. Alright, so it comes with a card, and it smells of gum. Another thing, I don't like chewing gum. I'm mainly getting it for the card. So, right here, here's what the card looks like. It says Cure Idol. And it's like a transparent sort of thing right here. Sort of almost like I think it's like a shikishi, or like pencil board or whatever. Shitajiki, I should say. There's that. It's probably picking up the reflection from the computer monitor and the phone or whatever. Yeah, I think it's pretty nice quality. It has a little bit of holographic effects to it. You can kind of see maybe. And then also included is this the gum? I think it is. Dude, it's just like a stick of whatever. If I didn't know any better, I would think this is like some sort of those funny little gel packets that come in shoes and stuff like that, or random packages to keep it fresh and to get rid of moisture. That's what I would have thought this is. I'm gonna go against my better judgment and try it. I mean, it's a stick of gum. I don't think it necessarily has an expiration date, but it smells like it's edible or chewable. It just smells vaguely fruity and sweet. It doesn't have a distinct flavor at all. Yeah, I mean, it's gum. Dude, I legit haven't chewed gum in years. Because I got braces when I was probably 14 or 15. And since then, I haven't really chewed gum. Even after I got them off, because I don't particularly care for it. Got another one here. All these gums are labeled. This one right here says EBJF +4. So I wonder if they're different flavors or something. This one doesn't smell as strong. But in any case, this has a different character, Shigure Kokoro. Right here. She's dressed in a pretty cute outfit, I guess. She has a cute character design. I'm not sure about the white skirt, or yeah, it's like a white skirt and a white top. It's a little too much. But it has a nice transparency effect as well as a holographic effect when you kind of tilt it. There's hearts and stuff that appear, which is pretty nice. Also, this gum is losing its flavor terribly fast. It's only been a couple minutes. Damn, dude. I think we got I was gonna say we got a duplicate, but we don't. Right here we have, it says, you and Idol Precure. Pure Idol, and Sakura Uta. So we got the main girl, Pure Idol, and then Sakura Uta with like her non-transformed form, which is pretty cool. It's a very similar holographic effect with like the little beating hearts and some sparkles in the background, similar to what was on the aforementioned Shigure Kokoro, as well as the Pure Idol card as well. Yeah, it's just the same exact transparency effect. And this also came with another stick of gum. It says EBJF plus 4. I'm still working on the first one, but like, this one doesn't smell like that much either. So I'm not sure if there's a, like, what's going on here. I think Alright, so a bit of a clarification. So the past two packages I opened, which were the Shigure Kokoro and the Sakura Uta one, they have the same exact gum. It says EBJF plus 4. I don't know, dude, but like this, like if I don't know, if I was a parent and I got this for my kid, and I just saw like a piece of plastic wrapping like a white thing that looked like foam, I don't know if I would want him to eat it. It does not have an appealing packaging outside of like obviously this. Now I want to move on to the thing I was a little bit more excited about when I got all of these. I mean, the cards were an interesting novelty, and of course they were cheaper, but I was more interested in whatever this was, because it looked to be both a candy and a toy at the same time, and it is properly mysterious, so I'm going to find out. I also want to know what this thing on the back looks like. It looks like a, I don't know. Should I open that? I'm going to open that one second. It's just like stuck on here. I don't know if this is like the can. I'm shaking. It sounds like there's like sprinkles or something in here, but I push it and it's kind of like hard. I don't know. Well, it's not expired yet, so let's find out. Here's the packaging one more time. And then here is the mysterious little package. You probably can't even see it. Well, whatever. I'm going to open the big one first. Okay. These are just gummies. It looks like a little heart here. Actually, it might help if I put the other light on. Does that help? I don't know. It might be blowing out the picture a little bit, but at this point, we're too deep. We're too deep into the video to care. A couple of more hearts, and that's about it. So they smell pretty decent, but they have like a weird chewy texture, way chewier than I usually would like for like a fruit snack. And I do like fruit snacks a lot. I don't know, it's like weirdly chewy, and it smells good, but it doesn't really have like a defined taste. I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's not very strong. It's like similar to a lot of other Japanese sweets that I've had, that like you bite into it and it has like a subtle sweetness to it. It doesn't like knock you over the head like how I would have expected with these fruit snacks. Like, I do like fruit snacks a lot. It's kind of like a guilty pleasure of mine. But this is kind of just whatever. And then inside the package, oh, it's like a little keychain thing. Let me open this up. This looks like a henshin item from the show. I'm sure those who have seen the show would be able to identify it a little better than I could. I must pardon my ignorance, but there is that, and it has like a little gold chain, and you can attach it to your backpack, I'm assuming, or phone, purse, something like that. I think it's pretty cool. It's not that big either if I put it in my palm, so this is like perfect to put on a bag. It's kind of subtle. Transparent, translucent pink with a little gemstone in the middle, and then literally nothing else in the package. So I guess that's about it for this this Precure snack review thing. Probably, to be completely honest, probably the best value thing here were the cards if you're a collector. since I believe these were cheaper, even at a Japanese market where they charge you extra for things like that. It was still relatively affordable. I think it was like maybe $3, whereas the gummies were a little bit more expensive. They were probably closer to 5 or 6. I mean, I'm trying to remember here. I'm trying to remember, but of course it's been a little bit. I would have to look at the receipt, which is long thrown away. The gummy is cool because you do get this little keychain here, which, depending on what kind of collector you are, might be a little bit more substantial of a thing to have. And especially if you're a kid, I think maybe this would be more interesting to have as opposed to these like little clear Shitajiki type clear cards. But as a collector myself, I think I get more mileage out of these. Put them in the background of something. I don't know, like put them on a shelf, and then it could be the start of like a Kimi to Idol Precure, a little shrine or something like that. And I don't know, it was cool that I didn't get any duplicates. I don't know how many of these there are. It doesn't necessarily, I don't think it specifies on the back. Oh, and it even says right here the flavor of the flavor of the gum is soda aji, which I'm assuming is going to be like probably close to what the basic Ramune flavor is. Like if you just go and get the basic generic Ramune flavor. So that's that. And then I wonder if this one specifies. Oh shoot! Like there's different. Oh yeah, it's showing you the different type of keychains you can get here, and it looks like one of them you can combine, the red and the purple one. But it doesn't specify the flavor of the gum, or the gummies or whatever. Which, honestly, dude, I'm not gonna finish because I don't know. They didn't really taste that good. Like, sure they were nice and sweet, but like, they didn't have as defined of a flavor as I would have wanted. And then, I don't know, something about their consistency. Like they were weirdly chewy, and it just kind of put me off by it. But in any case, we have here the long-winded ramble about the Kimi to Idol Precure, little snacks that I found at a Japanese market near me. If you happen to have a Japanese market near you, they might have Kimi to Idol Precure snacks still available. The one I go to typically does have them, which is kind of cool because, like, I'm assuming that there are kids who are still into it, but I'm not exactly sure if there are the prime demographic. Well, like, what is the prime demographic of people buying Precure snacks in the United States? Are they people like me who are Idol, like, and Precure fans, or are they, like, parents getting stuff for their kids? I would say more so the latter, similar to, like, what you might find in Japan. But you never know. And it's not specifically limited to Precure. I just get the Precure stuff since I'm a fan. There are usually other things related to video games. I think these are fun novelties, especially like if you play the Kujibiki thing or the, whatever, and you might luck out and get something cool. Though it's not as fun as if you're in Japan where it is cheaper, whereas over here you have to pay a little bit extra for it because they're importing something for you. So, I mean, that's just par for the course, I guess. But regardless, that was a random little video I decided to film. The lighting probably sucked, but I did it anyways. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next random otaku snack review in like 4 months.